Hello, hello.
Hello. Good evening. Alrighty, I'll start her off for tonight. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Radio, POTA Boy here in Northeast Ohio. I'm joined tonight with Alex, Dave, and Bill. Dave's above me. Alex is next to me. Bill's over there in the other corner. And we are CQ POTA Podcast.
Are we going to tell him?
Tell who what?
Tell you you were pointing off the screen, not to Alex. It's all backwards.
Alex is right there to me.
Yeah,
it's the opposite.
Okay, so Alex is over there.
No.
Okay, so I don't care which way I was pointing. Y'all knew where I was getting at. Alex is over there.
It is what it is.
Pujo, hello.
What's up, Pujo? Welcome to the show. Pujo is a follower of ours over on TikTok. And we just met him last night, I believe it was. He started following us and checked us out, and we invited him over here. Oh, hey, I bumped my mic. Hey, I got to tighten that.
See what kind of shenanigans we're up to tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do this. Put that like that.
So did anybody take out the space heater and go activate?
Well, actually, I just got back a little bit ago, and I finally made my goal today. So I have 40,031 confirmed contact, or not confirmed, POTA contacts.
Wow.
That's amazing. Yeah, we had a pretty good activation today. Hey, Full Bore.
What's up, Full Bore? Hey, we could Full Bore, give us my email is good on QRZ. Give me your information. Actually, Bill's email is good on QRZ. If you want to come up on stage, Full Bore, we'll bring you up and let you tell us all about your POTA activations. That'd be great.
Like that.
Are you guys good with that? You guys want to hear a news aspect? If Full Bore's up to it, email Bill your information.
Actually, I have him on TikTok. I can send him the information on TikTok.
All right, he's going to send you the information. If you want to accept it. If not, we'd love to have you up here, Miguel. Absolutely. Miguel is another TikTok partner of ours. We follow each other over there on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, please check us all out. We even have a CQ POTA podcast channel over there. We have Alex, all the whiskey. Alex, all the whiskey. Dave. He's just Dave. He has a third of the whiskey. And Bill, he has the other third of the whiskey. I'm a stick in the mud. I just got little hairy redheads.
Oh boy, Sonny. I'm gonna be. Give me a few minutes. I'll try and get this over to Full Bore here in just a second.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carry on without me.
All right, we will carry on without you.
Hillbilly Ham, how's it going?
What's up, Hillbilly Ham? Hillbilly Ham, KE6 Golf Echo, Great American Eagle. Just put it like that. Golf Alpha Echo, anyways. So it's Great American Eagle. He's been a guest 2 times on the show here. He's got one heck of a story and some good knowledge for parks on the air and different things in his area and what you can and can't do in his area in the parks. Good guy. I also follow him on the YouTube here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool dude. He's an old man, but we all get there.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
It is Monday. Right. It is Monday.
I got that sent over to Full Bore. So
Full Bore, he sent you the stuff that you need to get on and come into the show here tonight. I hope you're ready. Hope you're willing, man. It'd be great to hear your story there, Cujo.
I ain't that old, Hillbilly says.
Ah,
I ain't that old. Ain't a word.
All right. Full board is going to try and get things figured out.
That'd be great.
Awesome, Miguel. It's going to be awesome, man. I was introduced to Miguel through Howard Wings and Waves, and Miguel is a good dude, man. I've talked to him a few times. I've been in his live streams. I've chatted with him. That's the dude. That's the man. He goes out there and he does POTA, and he does it. He does it the legitimate way, man. He sits at the park bench in the cold. Not 100% sure of his location. I haven't done the ham stalker to him and checked him out. Louisiana, but still down. They're getting some hellacious weather down there.
I was just going to look him up, but Dave's way ahead of me.
Dave is way ahead of everybody. He's always ahead.
I don't know about that.
I'll tell you what.
Tonight.
Call sign out there. Throw your call sign in the chats if you're in there, and we'll look you up. We'll have Dave look you up and see how you're doing on the stats and show you off a little bit. That's another thing we can start doing, guys. We've kind of been doing it, but why not give everybody a highlight that try and pick them out of the chats there and give them all a little bit of a highlight if Dave's willing to do that for us, because he's the guy that does it usually.
Well,
why am I talking so much? We
can always do this to Dave, and so
where did I go?
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this worldwide.
You and me, then the StreamYard logo wouldn't be over the top of their stats. There you go. Cool.
There you go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it live on the right now tonight. I've done it many a times on TikTok, and I've done it on. I've also done it on Discords, on the multiple Discords that we all frequent. Well, the two that we frequent the most, Waves and Wings and Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo's KB's Discord. I don't know if you noticed, but I got a new toy. I don't know what kind of toy it is. There's been some fun things going on with it. But my brothers over in the Bourbon Ham fam got tired of not being able to hear me and struggling to hear me because I'm not close enough to my microphone on my computer that really blows. So they got together and bought me a birthday present, which is, Bill, are you serious, you bonehead? They bought me this birthday present right here. Guys, for every one of you that got this and pitched in for it, thank you very much. I love y'all. You're all my brothers, and I mean it when I say it. I don't want to know about your toys. Do I need to show it?
Oh.
But awesome. The guys got this for me, and I appreciate each and every one of them. I'm blown out. Look, I'm white. What happened? I'm a ghost. But I like it like that. Boogie.
Put it back the way it was.
No, it's blown out and it was blinding me. I'll stick with
fun.
my ring light. Which I might be getting that other ring light, Bill, the one that I was telling you about.
Good deal.
It is 32 inches in diameter, inside diameter. It's big. It's bigger than what I thought it was. So it's like this big.
So you're going to have the pretty sound and the pretty lighting. Dang, man.
I'm thinking about just mounting it on my ceiling because it is bright. It is super bright. It's way brighter than this one could ever get.
Yeah.
No what?
We installed an enormous ring light in a studio one time. I mean, this thing was like 6 feet in diameter or something. But it actually hung from the ceiling to top light was what it was for. But when you said that, that's what it made me think of.
Well, I got this little one, and it's literally like this big. Matter of fact, my phone actually doesn't fit in it. That's how small the one I got now is. But it works. It works great. And it's got a little remote to it. I can turn it up and down.
Yep.
Turn it
as long as it's working, that's what matters.
It's working. I mean, it makes me look like a ghost, like Dave, ghostly white over there. And then I turn it all the way down, and I can go black and white if I want again. I like the black and white look, though. You guys say it doesn't look good. I think it looks good.
It's not bad. Hey.
So before Miguel gets here, Sonny, we were talking, and Dave, we were all talking about leaving the park better than when you got there. And I know, Sonny,
yes.
you've done a lot on that, and Dave, you had some to say on that. So if you just walk us down your thought process on that.
Well, I mean, just like when you're on the air, you don't want to be kind of a butt to everybody. Like there are some sad hams out there that do that, as KB calls them. You know, you don't want to do the same thing for the park because you're kind of that, what would you call a representative, I guess, a steward. And if people see you out doing this stuff and you leave, and then they go into that area and they know, oh, well, this guy was just over here doing this radio stuff. And they walk in there and there's trash everywhere. You know, they were thinking, well, this guy left all that, whether it was yours or not. So I would say, you know, at minimum, keep a trash bag, whether it's like a shopping bag from Walmart or Dollar General or the grocery store, just something that you can, you know, when you tear down and get ready to leave, just walk around and pick up trash. That, I think would go a long way with the different governing bodies over these parks when they see that, you know, particularly, you know, because they know they work those parks enough. They know, well, that area is always a mess, or this area, you know, the kids go in on the weekend and they leave trash around, or somebody, you know, they know where those problem areas are. And then they see you there activating all the time. And then they realize, hey, there's no trash there anymore. What's going on? And they'll put it together and be like, you know, maybe these POTA activator radio nuts, you know, with their tinfoil hats, maybe they're not so bad.
Yep.
My hat's made out of tinfoil?
Well, you never know. Some guys might be.
It is a gazer.
I tried it one time, but I kept getting RF burns.
Yeah, me too. So when I you know, stick my tongue on the end of the coax and key up, I want to see if it makes my aluminum foil hat glow. That makes my nostrils glow.
On that.
That might be like aluminum foil in the microwave.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
As long as it's not your microwave, right?
Oh, that's why my microwave don't work. But anyways, yeah, back like Pujo, like I said on TT, squirrels are our friends. We love our squirrels. But yeah, back to what you were saying, Dave.
Right idea there in the comment, Bill. Sorry.
Exactly. If you see it, you own it. I got a good rapport with the rangers up there at my local park, Geneva State Park, US 1952. And I constantly, when the weather's good for me right now, it's just been too cold. I'm not going to go up there and waste my gas. And it's not actually wasting my gas though, because I'm doing something that I love to do, but it's cold and it takes a lot to heat up that big car. It's not a real big car, but it's a big enough car to where, you know, I got to run the car for a while. So I haven't been going. That's why you haven't seen me on the air. Except for on the base here when we do HOTA, which is a new thing that we got going on. HOTA, houses on the air, because it's too cold. So,
How is it there?
excuse me. So, I go to the parks, and like I said, I have a good rapport with all the rangers up there, and they actually come by and give me coffee. They'll swing through and drop me off coffee. Hey, here's a cup of coffee, man, and I'll pour it into my travel mug. Which, another thing, I'm gonna bring this out again just to boost this. Got a sticker mug. I'm going to put stickers all over it. They will sometimes overlap. Some will overlap others. Some will not. But if you have stickers, my address is good on QRZ. Send me stickers. I'll get it on the mug. And once I get enough stickers on this mug, I will bring it to a POTA and use it as a giveaway. And it'll be covered with every single sticker that everybody has sent me. So send your stickers and you could win this coffee mug. Everybody knows that I drink coffee by the gallons and I smoke, but I'm slowing down and doing this now. But anyways, back to topic.
Pujo, you full bore outdoors. Do you ever make it down to send? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it for an activation. We're hoping that full bore outdoors is gonna come in here in a few minutes, and then you can ask that to him directly.
Yeah. But yeah, like he said, if you see it, you own it. I've gone as far as cleaning out the grills. Hey, Chris, what's happening? Chris 419. That's another one of our followers on TikTok. Tickety Talk. Thank you, all of you guys that came from TikTok to come and see us tonight and check us out over here. And please hit that like and subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. Help us build this channel up so that we can put you guys, all of you activators, all of you hunters, this is for you. We do this for you. Whoop,
Yes.
whoop.
Whoop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, throw your call sign up there and we'll put you on the spot. We'll highlight you. Dave will highlight you. Throw your call sign in the chat if you want to get a highlight, and we'll bring you up.
Apparently, Simba wanted to be on the podcast tonight too.
That's
Didn't
Bill's.
you?
Yep, that's Bill's mascot.
Bill's personal bodyguard.
There you go. Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Victor. Let's check out his stats and parks on the air and all that good stuff.
Dave, you want to bring up his QRZ and we'll bring up his POTA first. I'll maximize you here.
33 activations, 2,217 QSOs, and 14 parks as an activator.
Nice
job. Good job.
Nice.
Get out there and do it. And listen to me preaching when I'm not doing it myself because of the weather.
Man, I'd be out there, but the truck's still down. So
very nice.
Dave, let's see what he's got on his QRZ page.
Well, go ahead and drop me down. I don't have QRZ up yet.
We're all amateurs, Chris. We're all amateurs.
Yeah.
QRZ.
We are all amateurs. They
are
call
all
me
amateurs. Sonny's amateur, but a little bit of both.
Just a little bit. We got to get Goofy up here, but the only way Goofy's coming up here, he's got to do Goofy the whole time. He's got to do Goofy.
If this was professional,
I'm gonna
face it, we don't get fired.
I won't be in that show.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh man, that would drive me nuts.
Well,
I was practicing it at work today.
I'm not sure what to make of this QRZ page.
Uh-oh.
I mean, Let's just say
Oh,
he spent more time activating than he has making the QRZ page.
Yeah.
There
But
we
he's
go.
got the important stuff on here.
Need a little bit of work on the QRZ page, definitely.
Yeah.
Get some
Yeah,
stuff up there,
some
Chris.
guys go
It's
crazy
just
on
like
them
TikTok.
sometimes.
Get some stuff in your BIO. Get that BIO work in there.
Yep.
Let that BIO
BIO.
work for you. Put some information in there for us. Let us know who you are, what you're about, what you like to do, what's your favorite thing in the hobby.
I don't
When
know
you
how
got
to-
licensed, what type of
Calling up, but
equipment
I-
you got?
What was that, Bill?
Yeah,
I'm
we
sorry.
gotta know.
I was just saying when you got licensed, what equipment you got, things like that.
Yeah. No, I'd scroll up, but I'm not keen on doing that on QRZ and kind of doxing everybody's home address out. So
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
if I knew him better and he didn't care, I'd be like, yeah, okay. But
That's something we can do. You know, when we highlight whoever puts their call sign in there. Hey, the POTA is the only thing. Heck yeah.
well, that's what
Well,
I said. He had the important stuff.
Bring
Yeah.
mine, Dave. Bring mine up and show them how immature amateur does theirs.
Oh, your
My QRZ. Yeah, and I don't care if you put it out there. And anybody that's watching this stream knows my call sign. They know who I am. So put it out there.
KB
Tell-
already doxed you out, so you know you're in trouble there anyway.
Yeah, he did.
So yeah. Speaking of KB, loud and
There you
proud.
go.
Right in front.
That's my brother from another mother, man. I can't help it.
Then you got the Yazoo frog.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure about this. It's we have like an HT antenna on the front here.
That's the new and improved FTDX10 all band, all mode. I'm pitching that to Yazoo. So far I got nothing. There's my home setup. That's my home setup. That's right. Coming up there. There it is. And that's my POTA kit. That's my original Go box. That is a rifle case. That box was awesome. It took up the whole picnic table, but everything was in there. Everything is packed in that box right there. That's the radio, the power supply. If I need, if I run out of the pavilion that's there, the batteries in there, switch boxes in there, 3 or 4 antennas, a vertical antenna. I got a tripod in there that's down underneath everything. And it's my laptop's in there, my analyzer, as you see, 50 foot of coax there on the far end. It's all in there, and it's lighted up for night use when I do late activations.
I think I've mentioned this before, Sonny, but I'm not sure that's a proper setup if you were in, say, the DC area and going to go activate.
No, if you were in the DC area and going to activate, that box would get you in a little bit of trouble.
I'd say at the very least, expect to be
Detained a little bit.
talked to and questioned a lot.
Yeah. With the bracelets, possibly.
My laptop's in there, my analyzer, as you see.
Miguel, go ahead and mute your YouTube.
It's all
All right, we're back up to the top here.
Oh, there he is.
Hey
guys.
Yeah.
Hey, how
What's
you
up,
doing?
Miguel?
What's going on? I'm just trying to figure out the circus here between audio and making sure the right camera's on.
Well, I'm the clown.
Looks good.
Bill's
Oh,
Bill's the car. Alex is the elephant, and Dave's the zebra.
Oh. Didn't know I was striped.
So
I
let
don't
us
know.
know. Tell us all about yourself there. When did you get licensed and all that good stuff there?
Man, I think I've been licensed now for about 2 years. What
Put them
got
up
me
on the big
actually
screen.
what actually got me interested in ham radio to begin with is kind of a little roundabout thing. I worked in the oil field, and a lot of times out there they would give the different companies that were working together, radios, and they didn't always have enough radios. Well, I started seeing these guys with these little Baofeng radios, and a buddy of mine told me, he's like, man, he goes, if you buy one of those radios on Amazon and you pay this consultant $100, he'll program that radio for you with all the companies in it. And I was like, I know that guy. He's not the brightest crayon in the box. If he can figure it out, I can figure it out. So I started looking
That's
how to
pretty
program.
expensive programming.
yeah, no kidding.
Especially
And,
for a Baofeng.
I just went down the rabbit hole of learning how to program a radio, and then I found out that it's ham radio, and it's spills over into HF, and you can do all the digital stuff with it, and just the parks on the air activities and stuff like that. And I already had a lot of radio experience to begin with because of the military and the law enforcement background, so everything just kind of fell into place, and I've been loving it.
Thank you for your service all the way around. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
But yeah, my biggest, I guess, my corner of the radio spectrum is the parks on the air stuff, the ability to use it as a backup communications platform, and not for like the doomsday end of the world thing, but I used to do a lot of work out in like West Texas and New Mexico and stuff like that, and there was a lot of places out there just did not have cell phone signal, and I was able to use the radio and WinLink to send out text messages and emails and stuff like that. So
Nice.
Yep. There's still
So-
areas like that. You get out into some of the national parks and stuff, and still a lot of areas where there's no cell phone coverage. Even east of the Mississippi, where we got a lot more population density.
yeah, I mean, like even here where I'm at in Bossier City, Louisiana, at my house I got pretty good signal, but if I go into one of our wildlife preserves, it's only 15 minutes from the house. I have absolutely no signal when I'm out there.
Oh wow!
Now, do you use Starlink or anything like that?
I don't use Starlink. I was always considered the gadget guy, Inspector Gadget, and even when nobody else had a signal, I would figure out a way to make a dish out of aluminum foil and point it in the direction that I knew that the nearest tower was at, and I could get just enough signal to be able to send out an email or something of that nature. But I've never used Starlink as itself.
Nice.
So that's
Okay.
one of the things that I'll probably do this summer. I use Starlink for the house, but I also got the Starlink Mini. And this summer we're going to take it out and I'll run it through its paces of doing a parks on the air with it. From what I've been told, you can actually do a full activation and don't even activate your dish. You initially activate it. They go in pause mode. In pause mode, you got 500K up and down. And I did speed tests. I get about 1 megabit up and down, which is enough for your logging program and things like that. And you're still on pause. And that's cheating. If your pause mode, I mean, you can do all that stuff. They were even making Wi-Fi calls and everything on that thing. So have to see how well that'll work.
That's pretty neat. I know a lot of people are moving over to it and using it, but normally when I'm working, I either my cell phone is Verizon and my truck is AT&T. So between the two, I normally have enough signal 90% of the places that I'm at. That's the only reason I haven't dived into Starlink itself.
So,
I'm debating on getting it myself. One of the I like to ask this question. These guys laugh at me when I ask it. I had I'll tell you a quick version, little quick short of my story on this one. I had if you go into my YouTube, you can find one of my videos, and I swear to God, it was Bigfoot. I swear to God, you hear something in the background. It's a night. I was doing a late activation, a late shift, and I'm sitting there, I'm chatting away, CQ POTA, and in the background, you could hear it on the radio. You hear this. I'm like,
Sonny
physically
almost
startled.
got eaten by a Sasquatch.
So I was physically startled. So the question is, what was your most startling or scariest activation that you've ever done, if any?
I didn't really have a startling activation per se, but the only time that a radio was involved was I think it was about 2 years ago now. Me and a friend did a 30-mile hike up in northern Arkansas, and we stopped. We were going to make camp for the night, and we were in a POTA location, so I was able to activate once we got settled down and everything. And I set the radio off to the side, and I wrap up in my sleeping bag, and I just had a poncho. I was so tired I didn't feel like setting nothing up. And about an hour later, after the sun went down, I hear something just rooting around me, and I turn my light on, and it sounded like a 15-foot bear. But when I found it with my flashlight, it was a little armadillo about this big.
It's amazing how the darkness and at night, the littlest thing, and it's like, holy cow. It's like being out hunting here. I'm in Illinois. You go out archery hunting for whitetail, and you're out there, and it's like, it's dead quiet. There's nothing. I mean, when a leaf falls off the tree and hits the ground, you hear it. And you just hear something. It's like, and you're thinking, man, that's a deer walking in. That's a deer walking in. And when it finally gets over and you're looking, it's a daggum squirrel.
I'll tell you one that'll make you pucker up is when you're walking out there in the middle of the night before the sun comes up, and you're out in a pasture and you step on a dove. Just the sound of them wings coming up. Oh Lordy. Yeah, you'll find about 3 different types of religion real quick.
I've been there. I used to live on 200 plus acres out in the countryside here up in Ohio, and I've been there and done that. I've had that experience. It wasn't a dove, it was a pheasant, but it scared the ever living crap out of me. I sharded and everything, had to run to the house. Didn't really shard, but you know what I mean. But it scared the ever loving crap out of me. It really did. I didn't know what to do. I pulled my gun. I shot a few times, and
Why?
I broke Alex. But it did. It's really scared the crap out of me. And
You're making me rethink this go camping and do a POTA thing.
Hey, 24 hours, Dave. Come on. We got this. As long as we don't run across no armadillos, Bigfoot,
I don't think you're allowed
or leaves.
I don't think you're going to bring firearms. I
don't carry no more, so I'll no more pew pews for me. It's sitting back here, but
oh my!
Adam says he's got me, so it's going to be me, Adam, and you in a box tent in a national forest, calling CQ POTA, shooting at doves and pheasants and I don't know whatever else falls off the trees.
Well, be careful saying that. You know they got to be in season, and you have all the right permits. You know, you'd be getting in trouble.
Either that, or you just yell,
he's
running right at me.
It's either going to be the right permit or the right streaks.
Oh.
Adam's playing with the snipes.
I was looking for a video clip here.
What's up, John?
The scariest POTAs and stuff.
Scariest
I
what?
saw a clip on X. And I'm trying to find it again. And I'm sure everybody's like, oh, yeah, whatever. And people get tired of hearing you say, and this goes, just bringing this up has made me think of that. And it kind of fits in with, keeping stuff clean when you're going out.
No,
This guy had.
You're not going to stay clean.
What's that?
Nothing. Go ahead. Nice hair.
I don't want to know, do it. Okay. I don't know. I'm not coming up with a video now. That's kind of the way it is on X. It's like you see it once. If you didn't bookmark it or save it, you don't find it again. But anyway, he had what, I don't know if it was a Wolf River or one of the Pac-12s, and maybe some of you guys have seen it, but it's one of those like 12-foot tall or 20-foot tall metal telescoping antennas with the coil at the base.
That's what we get on the air station is a Wolf River coil like that.
Okay. And I'm kind of thinking that's what this one was a Wolf River. Well, he had the Faraday cloth right underneath it. And thank God he had it clipped on and all that good stuff, because when the video starts, I saw exactly what was coming right away. He's running the antenna up, and the next thing you know is it looks like the tinfoil in the microwave all around the base of the cloth.
I know that video.
Power lines. He raised that thing right up into the power lines.
We know that video, and we know the creator, and we were asked not to mention it, so we're not going to mention it. But we know the video, and thank God he's an awesome dude, and thank God he's still alive.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad
That was
you
the first thing I
say
did.
that,
I saw that,
because
I texted him and I was like, "Holy crap! You
Yeah.
have somebody watching over you."
yeah.
Absolutely. Thank God he's as religious as he is. We know him. We do know him, and we know the who it was. We
Okay.
actually talk to him on a daily.
It blew my mind because he was standing on that Faraday cloth. He jumps off of it. It's still arcing to the ground, and he takes his hand and just smacks the antenna. I was
Yeah.
just like, holy cow. He didn't die.
Yeah,
I
look,
just-
he had them those what were they, the chameleon radials, those fabric ones or something.
Yeah, he had like a Faraday cloth,
Yeah.
basically aluminum or copper mesh. Yeah.
Oh, Bernadette, welcome in.
What's up, Bernadette? Bernadette, are you good?
Somebody I hadn't seen in forever.
It's Bernie.
It's Bernie. Miss Bernie. That's my mother's name. That's why I love that woman. She reminds me of my mama. I'm sorry. Did you get everything taken care of? Give me 1 second, guys. I want a chatterbox here. Did you get everything taken care of, Miss Bernadette? Are you where you need to be? But while we're waiting for the answer, we can go ahead and chatterbox. So you're scared of armadillos. Good.
Not once you know what they are.
Yeah, it's
You're
surprise
scared of
armadillos that scare me. Armadillos are fine. It's surprise. It's the same way with spiders. I'm okay with spiders. It's surprise spiders that get me.
Well, no. This old big boy don't do no spiders. You can come at me. You can come at me with the biggest pew pew you got. I'm gonna laugh at you. Say, "Come on, let's do something. Let's dance, pretty boy." But you come at me with a jumping spider, and you're gonna see how high this white boy can jump and move and run and yell and scream like a little girl and threaten you with everything in my arsenal from a mile away.
Adam, you stay on your side of the planet, and I'll stay on mine if you want spiders for pets.
Yeah, I agree. You're not going camping with me and Dave.
No.
Well, I'm going to
But
tell
yeah.
you, when you go camping in the wall tent, those brown, I don't know, around here everybody calls them wolf spiders. Man, it's like they're attracted to canvas or something.
Oh yeah.
They are. Yeah. I agree.
Seems like there's
Miguel,
always a bunch of those.
you're gonna find out, Miguel, that we do squirrel. We'll talk radio, and then we'll talk squirrels, and then we'll talk radio, and then we'll talk the little cages in our heads that go in circles. Then we talk spiders, but we try to stick around ham radio. Well, Alex just sits there and giggles at us.
And it sounds like I'm in the right spot then.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Not want anything to do with wolf spiders.
No, they're nasty. They're nasty.
I don't care if they're harmless or not.
Yeah.
No.
Adam,
They're nasty.
They
I'll
are not
stay away
harmless if
from
you
them.
wake up and that sucker's staring at you on your pillow while you're sleeping because you're too big of a risk of a heart attack.
I remember one time I was working out towards Three Rivers in Tilden, Texas. Now, this wasn't a spider, but I'd already had a long day, probably 16-hour day or so. And I got with the guys that I was working for, and they were like, hey, we got you a hotel over in town. It's under your name. You're good. Just check in. And I was like, all right, cool. I get there. I'm just dog tired. And check in. They give me the room key. I go inside. Don't even get my bags yet. Go inside. I had to go straight, make a beeline straight for the restroom. And I go in the restroom, and I flip the light on, and it's kind of got a little dim light to it. It wasn't too bright. And I'm sitting there on the toilet, and there's a little corner where the walls kind of make a little 90-degree corner. It's kind of dark, and I'm sitting there looking. And all of a sudden, I was like, that looks like a snake.
Oh,
Yeah. And I turned my phone on my the light on my phone. Sure enough, a little snake coiled up like that, just sitting there wiggling his tongue. And I was like, man, buddy, I was like, you stay in your corner. I'm going to stay over here in mine until I'm done. I was like, we'll be all right.
man.
That's snakes are fine. Snakes are beautiful. They're beautiful creatures.
Nope.
And I have
I would
absolutely
have
no
been running
problem
out of
with
there with my pants around my ankles.
Kind of like me with the dove. But yeah, snakes are fine. I had an encounter down south with a rattlesnake, and we were on a guided tour through these caverns, and the guide said, be careful, watch out for this, watch out for this. There's crevices that you could drop into that you won't fall all the way to your death, but you'll fall and get hurt enough to where you'll break an ankle or a leg. And he goes, and one other thing you got to watch out for, we have rattlesnakes here. And just as he said rattlesnakes, you heard it. And everybody freaked out, and I just looked over at it. It was probably about 7 feet away from me. And I stepped toward it, and he yelled at me, which was a bad thing he could have done. One of the worst things he could have done. And that's, as I stepped toward it, that snake just kind of looked at me, reared up like this, brought his tail up over here, shaking his tail, and just laid his head down and took off. It was great. I loved it. I loved it. So snakes don't bother me, but the smallest little spider is this big. I don't care.
I used to do a lot of hog hunting when I was young with dogs and stuff like that. We chase them through the cornfields and milo fields, and nothing will turn you into a ninja faster than running into one of those spider webs. What are they called? The banana spiders?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nothing will quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oh yeah. You definitely become the what is that? Chris Farley.
Bees.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely. I agree 100%. I was never scared of spiders until I went camping one day, and it was super hot. We had a cabin that we used to party at and never had no issues or nothing like that. And then one day it was just super hot, and we were a little bit buzzed, and we had a fire going. It was like already 85 degrees out. So we said, oh, let's start a fire. Got hot. I grabbed my sleeping blanket. I can't talk. Words are hard. I grabbed my sleeping bag, went outside the front door about 4 yards into the front lawn thing there. And yeah, Dave. Yeah. About 4 yards out from the door. And I just flung my blanket out, set my 12-pack down next to the blanket, laid down, passed out. I kept feeling stuff on me. I kept, swatting at it, whatever. I just thought it was my brother and my buddies screwing around, because that was one of our rules. You pass out, you're colored. And love you too, buddy. Bye. You pass out, you're a target. So I just took it as that. And I opened my eyes up to yell at him. And all I seen right on my eyeball was a big old spider. When I opened my eyes, all I seen was that. Ever since that day, I cannot do spiders. I cannot do spiders. I've literally had to call my neighbor from the shower, lean out the bathroom window, because we had the window right there in the shower, and we had the sliding glass doors on the shower, and I'm in the shower washing my hair and I look up, I go to shut the water off, and as I look up, I see this spider right on the wall, right where I got to reach to open the shower door to get out of the shower. I was stuck in the shower for it was a while. It was a few hours, literally. And I'm yelling. My wife at the time, my ex-wife now, but she was gone. I'm yelling for help. I'm yelling. Finally, I heard a car door shut. And I was like, wait a minute. So I started fiddling with the window and I broke it open, and I yelled out to my neighbor and I said, hey, dude, I need help. He's okay. I said, I am stuck. He goes, how are you stuck? Now, I couldn't fit through this window. It was only yay big. I could put my head in it. That was it. He's like, what's going on? I said, just come in the house. It's unlocked, and get me the hell out of the shower. So he comes in the house. He comes to the bathroom. He opens up the door, the shower door, and he's like, what do you mean you're stuck? And I said, kill that little thing right there. Kill it.
Oh my.
But as I didn't care. Kill that thing. My neighbor saved my life. He's my hero. To me, he had a big yellow S on his chest with a red cape, and I was excited. Not in that way. Not. Yeah.
Bill Myers is in the house. Hello, Bill.
What's happening, Bill Myers? Over there laughing at the POTA boy. You're going to call me Spider-Man now, huh?
Spider-Man.
So, yeah. Anyways,
Bernie,
there was no radios.
It might get cold like that.
It could. Miss Bernadette, let's be nice. I'm not going to say
Bill
what I
Myers
want.
right there.
There you go, Bill. Look at that. That is Kilo Alpha 8 Golf India, Mexico. Glad it's Monday. In case you guys didn't know, Miguel, you know Miss Bernadette, Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
She follows us all on TikTok as well. She is an inspiring ham radio operator. She's going to be getting her license. She's got all the information. She's just got to do what she's got to do. And we are going to welcome her with open arms into the amateur radio hobby.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
Anytime you need help with anything, I'm sure I'm speaking for everyone here. We're going to help you all we can.
Absolutely. Hi. That's her. Hi. She's a sweetheart of a woman, and if she follows you, she will support you 100%.
For the longest time, I thought she was already licensed. She was always in my comments helping me out whenever I'd get too busy to be able to respond to stuff, and just giving everybody information. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? What is this kind of stuff? And I mean, she was hitting everything right on the head. So I already thought she was licensed for the longest time.
Oh,
Bernie,
I did too. That
go into one of those places like hamstudy.org or ham radio prep, any of those, and take the practice tests. If you're doing that good, then you might be ready. That's what I do. All right. How good? What are you getting on the practice tests? I was told as long as you consistently get over 85%, go take your test. It's osmosis. You know,
But it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. What was your best activation, Miguel? What was the most memorable activation other than the armadillos?
Oh, let me think. Man, some of my, I don't know if I have a favorite or most memorable, but the ones that I love the most are probably either when I'm taking new guys out that have been in, the ham radio world for years. They've got some more years in radio than how old I am, and they just never done it. And I get to show them something because these are a lot of the guys that are around here that have helped me introduce me to radio and learn what I'm doing. So to be able to show them something that they don't know is pretty cool. And another thing that I absolutely love is whenever I'm doing the live streams and I'm getting to talk to people on the radio that are actively watching the live streams. I think is pretty awesome.
That is awesome. So basically, being an Elmer, to an ambassador to Parks on the Air is the greatest thing ever in my book. I've introduced 2 people to ham radio because of Parks on the Air. They were scrolling through YouTube and caught my YouTube channel, and they just happened to be in the town where in the same town I was in activating, and they came up and just, I didn't know what was going on. The guy just comes up, he pulls up, and he gets out of his truck, and he just leans against his truck and goes like this, and is standing there watching me, and he's just like, kind of like, cocking his head back and forth, looking at my equipment, looking at me, nods at me. And when I was all done, I didn't say nothing. I didn't even say nothing on the air or anything. That, okay, I got some guy standing here looking at me like he wants to, play Billy Jack or something, So I got done with my activation, shut my YouTube down, and he come over and he puts his hand out and says, "Hey, my name's Chris." I was like, "How you doing, Chris? My name's Sonny." He goes, "You doing Parks on the Air?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I've got your YouTube on in my head earbuds here, and I caught your YouTube, and I got my GMRS, and I want to know what I got to do to get my ham license. I want to do this."
nice.
So, yeah, unfortunately, just as he was getting at the edge of the diving board to dive head first in, he got diagnosed with a cornea problem in his eyes,
Cornea.
and he is going legally blind.
Hmm.
So it kind of put a halt on his activities with amateur radio.
If he still wants to pursue it, though, I mean, there's a lot of those people that will read you the answers on.
Oh, he's got his license. He got licensed. He ended up getting licensed. He became a member of the club. I founded the Amigos Amateur Radio Club of Ashtabula, and he came out, checked out the club for Winter Field Day, and he joined the club that day, and he brought a buddy of his with him, and that buddy also joined the club, got his license, and does ham radio as well. And he's also a firefighter too as well. So he serves for, and I was the guy that they came to and said, "Hey, let me do this." And he also does Parks on the Air quite often. KF8.
That's a great story.
Thank you.
And Bernie, Bill Myers says you can pass it, so it's time.
You got this, Miss Bernadette. You got it.
Oh, thank you.
Pojo, that's what I did until I had to pass the CW portion. But congratulations, you got it. Alex, you got any questions? Silent Bob over there.
Once upon a time, no. I don't think I do. I've just been along for the ride. It's been
Well,
great.
you're our brother, and we love you, and we're glad you're here. That's for sure. Even though you're silent, man.
Yeah.
So,
I'm pretty quiet tonight. Huh?
Bernie, we will send you a private link to come over to the Discord we all hang out in, and we'll hang out in Discord and we'll talk to you a little bit, and maybe on one of the next coming up shows we could have you come on.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. I'd love to have you on the show because she is in the same boat as Joe is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not as bad as Joe. She's more mobile than Joe, but she is in the same boat as Joe.
Yep.
And I would love to have her on the show. She is a beautiful woman. She has a very beautiful personality. Very
It is hard to type right now.
Yeah, she tried to do a wheelie today, didn't you? Is that what you was doing? Was you practicing wheelies?
Can't be doing wheelies with all that ice on the road.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Burning out.
Oh man, I thought I was
think it's
going to do a wheelie
ill-advised to
today.
do jumps or anything.
Oh no, let's do it. But
Yeah.
back on topic, I guess that's the fun part of it. When you do your activations, what park do you go to normally? What's your go-to park? Your favorite park?
I'm not going to call it a favorite park. My go-to park is it's the Red River National Wildlife Refuge, and it kind of sits right in the middle of Bossier and Shreveport. And the reason I go to it most often is because it's the only place that I have reliable cell phone signal to where I can do my streams and stuff like that. And whenever I'm doing something for TikTok, that's where I go. But if I'm doing something for myself, normally I don't have the 857 or the FTX1. I normally have that little FX4CR, the little bitty 20-watt radio, and I normally go way out in the woods, and I set up out there in a tree or on a river's edge or something like that. That's the way I run it myself. I'm pretty fortunate. I've got about five parks that are all within about 30 minutes of me. I know some people are a lot closer, but 5 parks that are within about 30 minutes of me. That one on the Red River is the only one that I get signal at, but they're almost all wildlife preserves or WMAs. So there is just acres and acres to go get lost and explore out in the woods, and that's really what I like doing. But I got hooked into the TikTok part of it, and it doesn't. I've always looked at it. It doesn't really matter if I've got just a couple hundred viewers for that session or a couple of thousand. It's always the same. About 98% of the viewers had no interaction with me before. They've never watched my videos. They've never seen anything that I do. And I get so many questions of, hey, what is this? This is neat. How can I learn more about it? And that's my big drive for doing it the way I do it, and why I'm always at that park.
Absolutely. And you're a leatherneck, right?
No, I was in the Army.
Oh, okay. And again, thank you for your service. I appreciate that. Now, when you say you go out into the wild blue yonder, how far was the longest that you had to, like, I mean, we know that you said you did that 30-mile hike with your buddy up there in Arkansas, but I don't think you said there was a radio involved in that.
Yeah, that was probably the farthest one in. And there was only certain sections of the trail where we were actually in a POTA park, and I don't think we hit it till the second afternoon that we were out there, which was probably about 18 miles in. But if I'm going out, if I'm going out just for the day, just to activate the park and that's it, I don't really go very far. I was actually having this conversation with a friend of mine earlier. I was like, I do not like hiking at all. I like camping, and I like camping, on a side of a mountain or on a river's edge. And if you tell me it's a 20-mile hike in, I'm all about it. But if you call me and say, hey man, let's go for a 6-mile hike this afternoon, don't call me. So a lot of
That's
times
awesome.
when I do go in, I'll maybe at most a mile or two.
Okay.
Cujo said, I watched your live activation from the Gulf oil rig. One day we will have oil rigs on the air.
Heck yeah. He actually wrote me a little while back about some antenna stuff. He's got a really good setup, or way that he could set up. But he's got an issue with helicopters coming into those rigs all the time, so he can't have long wires hanging.
Yeah.
Bernie, I'm right there with you. Bernie does not like that.
Yeah, I was live tonight, and we were talking about that on my live tonight, trying to figure out a good antenna system that would work with them with the helicopters.
Yeah.
I'd have to. It's just like anything. You don't know until you see the situation. So I'd have to see, at least a 360-degree picture of it, at least that, to be able to say, okay, well, maybe you can do this. Is this possible? Will this be in the way, for even for just a wire antenna,
He's got a lot of railing space, and it looks like he's got a lot of room vertically. And I told him, I was like, just a ordinary whip, grounded out to that rig will probably, be best bet for the money.
And that salt water that he's in, I believe.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So heck yeah, that'd be the best ground that he could get, because that thing goes all the way down to the ocean's floor.
Yep.
I think he'd be good. Yeah, I think you're right. And he won't need no radios.
No, I highly doubt it.
I think he'd be right. He'd just have to move it from side to side if he wants, depending on which way he wants to go. And if he does it the right way, one of them buildings or whatever they're called up there on the oil rigs, one of the shacks, he could use that as a reflector and direct his antenna as a beam. Excuse me. So how much time we got, Bill?
I haven't been saying
We've
it,
already
but
hit
we
an
are
hour.
negative 3 minutes right now.
Negative 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're 3
I
minutes
just seen the
over
thing
our
up
hour.
there. I just seen the thing up there. So are we we want to call it then and say our lovely goodbyes?
Say let's say our lovely goodbyes, and I don't know how you guys feel. It's about going over on the other format and going over on TikTok for a little bit.
I can go on TikTok. You want to go CQ POTA Podcast, or you want me to go live? You to go live? CQ POTA?
We'll
All
do
right,
CQ
let's go to
POTA
CQ POTA Podcast, and we can bring Miss
Bernard
Bernadette in. I'm in. She says I'm in.
Bernadette?
Are you good with that, Alex?
I am.
Miguel? You good with that?
All
Miguel?
right. So
I'm actually going to dip out. I'm going to go ahead and have dinner. That's something I've yet to do this afternoon.
Cool. What are you having?
I'm gonna do that myself.
Chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah, something chicken.
Something chicken. That sounds good. I like something chicken.
Mm-hmm.
My wife makes something chicken all the time. My wife is black and Puerto Rican, and she can cook her little Puerto Black off. I love it to death. She can cook.
Take
All
care,
right.
Bill Myers. Have a good one.
have
I
a
was
good one,
just
Bill.
gonna say bye to Monday. All right, Mr. Bill Myers. Glad it's Monday. You have a good night, brother. Good seeing you in here. Thanks for coming in and making fun of me and laughing at me. We love you, brother. Bill number 4.
Well,
Or no,
Miguel,
that's Bill number 2.
Bill number 2. Miguel, it's been great having you in, and if you're willing to come back, I'm sure we'll have you back another day.
Man, I appreciate y'all letting me join y'all. It was definitely fun. I know I don't know everybody, but I know Sonny and AJ over there, Alex. They're always helping me
thank
out with
you.
the live streams and picking up the slack whenever I get busy. So
Yeah,
Try to. When I'm not working, I'm in there. And let me introduce you. By the way, I didn't even do that. I feel so bad. Up here above you is Dave, which I don't know. He's W9 or WD9N. That the white guy there, the ghostly white guy.
the white guy.
Yeah, and the good-looking one in the center there is Bill, Whiskey 0 Kilo Alpha Lima, or kilowatts in liquor.
Kilowatts
And,
and
we're gonna send you. You do Discord, correct?
man, Howard turned me on to Discord, and I told him when he called me, I was like, don't get offended if I never open it. I was like, I have it because somebody else made me download it. I was like, I've never messed with it, and I try to now. Whenever I'm coming in off work, I normally see everybody saying good morning, and I try to open it up here and there, but I'm terrible about keeping up with it.
Well, it's up to you. You can accept it if you want to or not. I'd like to invite you into the Bourbon Ham Fam, and if you accept it, you show them the mug that they'll get there, Bill. You'll be able to get one of these if you want it. If Bill ever does it,
which mug are you talking about?
the one you were just in.
Oh, gotcha.
You'll get one of them, and you'll be able. It won't look like that with Bill in the middle of it, but it'll be a nice glass of bourbon with a ice cube in the middle of it, and it'll say "Bourbon Ham Fam member."
Oh,
so we'll send. I'll have Bill send you a invite to the Discord, and feel free to come in there anytime you want. Even if you don't want to come in anyways. We'll be glad to have you, man.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so this is where we all hang out, k5kab.com/Discord. We all hang out and do video chat.
Miss Bernadette, pick that up. I told Miss Bernadette to scoop that up. Pick that up, Miss Bernadette. Go check that out. All right. With that being said, let's all say our good nights, and I guess Bill's doing it.
No, go ahead. Dang it,
all right,
Bobby.
brother Bill. I'll take it away there, Bobby. Dadgummit, Bobby. I got you. All right. Thank you, Miguel. Full Bore Outdoors over on TikTok. If you have TikTok, go follow them. Go find them. Follow them. Follow all of us as well. And go hit that like, share, and subscribe here in this channel. And look for me, POTA Boy, Kilo Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio over on YouTube. I do Parks on the Air activations, live stream. I give you what you get, and you get what I give you. Nothing's edited, nothing's cut. It's all good, full, fun Parks on the Air. Follow Bill over there on TikTok, and definitely follow Alex. It's fun watching him fall asleep on his stream. We'll catch y'all later.
I caught that the other day.
Did you? Yeah.
No,
I love it. Sometimes when he puts his head down, he's actually awake, but he's listening. He's concentrating.
Yeah.
So he
Sometimes he's
says,
snoring.
and sometimes he's snoring. Yeah. Like the live stream last night. He says, "Oh, I'm awake. 10 seconds later. But let's get out of here, guys. Y'all have a good night. Miguel, peace, love, and the Ham Fam, brother. Thanks for coming in. We'll have you back again. So be ready for the parade.
All right, everybody that wants to come over to TikTok, just search out CQ POTA Podcast on TikTok, and we will meet everybody there in just a little bit.
Is it